Hi, this is a song analysis of One Man Could Change the World by Big Sean featuring Kanye West and John Legend by David Goldstein, Spencer Lazar, Zach Kazam, and Seth Rosen.
The music video opens with Sean Michael Anderson, also known as Big Sean, sitting in the back seat of a broken down car. Through the window, we can observe a clearly urban and destitute environment. This opening scene provides several opportunities for analysis. First, the fact that he is sitting in the back of the car symbolizes that he is not in control of where he is going. He is not the driver or the one in control of his own journey. This is a problem all too common of children born into these conditions.
They used to tell me.
The first line, "they used to tell me," primarily establishes that he is recounting something that someone told him. It is not clear who this person is at the time. However, the past tense use of the word used indicates that they no longer tell him this. He was referring to his childhood. Furthermore, Big Sean sitting in the car lends to the fact that he is talking about his own childhood and that he lived through these experiences, which further establishes his ethos. He also uses repetition of this line to reinforce his argument.
I hope you learn to make it on your own.
The next line, "I hope you learn to make it on your own," implies that no one is on his side. In order for him to make it, he is going to have to build his own future with no help. The person speaking to him is cautiously optimistic despite their clear impoverished conditions. The person cares for him, hoping he doesn't fall victim to the same trap that the speaker did.
If you love yourself, just know you'll never be alone.
The next line, "if you love yourself, you will never be alone," reinforces the idea that he is making this journey on his own, and he will have to be his own companion. Anything he needs, he will be responsible for securing. There is also the use of antithesis when he says, "make it on your own and you'll never be alone." Clearly, one can only be on their own if they're alone.
Hope that you get everything you want and that you chose. I hope that it's the realest thing that you ever know. Hope you get the pretty girls that's pretty at everything. $1,000,000 cribs, having $1,000,000 dreams.
The line $1,000,000 cribs having $1,000,000 dreams represents his connotation of house or home by using the word cribs. Also, he is ironically talking about elaborate aspirations while sitting in a car with no windows. Further, the transition to full picture shows that the car has no wheels. This reinforces the idea that he can't go anywhere and is stuck in his circumstances. This, in conjunction with our previous analysis of him sitting in the back seat, makes a convincing argument that a child growing up as he did has little control over their destiny.
When you get it all, just remember one thing.
The line, "when you get it all, just remember one thing," implies that he can escape his challenges in favor of a better life. This also implies a sort of uniqueness on the part of the artist that he specifically can escape. Also, the artist's syntax implies that he cannot cause change in his current state, but only when he gets it all.
But one thing, that one man could change the world. That one man could change the world.
The line, "one man could change the world," implies that from where he is sitting in the back of the car, the world needs to change. The person speaking to the artist is projecting their hope of changing the world onto a child, something that they probably failed to do themselves. In this point in the video, the camera zooms out. The car in his childhood is surrounded by a poverty-stricken neighborhood. The video also depicts a young African-American child running. This is most likely him as a child. The fact that he is running begs the question, what is he running from, and what is he running towards? It can be extrapolated he is metaphorically running away from his poor upbringing and hopefully towards a brighter future.
All I wanted was $100 million and a bad chick.
Within the line, "all I wanted was $100 and a bad chick," it is important to note the shift from what people were telling him to his personal desires. Additionally, his lack of material wealth as a young boy has resulted in an adult fixation with objects and money.
This a must, some nights it felt like that I had it. Back on the mattress, staring at the ceiling, trying to connect the dots, but it's all making those attachments. I'm talking dreaming so hard, some nights.
The last scene we are going to analyze in the video shows the small child, most likely the artist, watching on TV a confrontation between police and members of the African American community. This alludes to the overarching idea of race and inequality, specifically racial tension resulting in police brutality. The picture on the television specifically portrays the police as militaristic rather than benevolent towards the community which they are supposed to serve. The police are in riot gear and driving a tank. One might have to look twice to discern whether they are police or army.
Finally, the video is in black and gray, not color, which furthers the idea that this is the artist's childhood in the past. It also adds to the dreary mood of the video. Thank you, and this has been a Solid Analysis project by David, Spencer, Zach, and Seth.